Good evening, and welcome to the first ever virtual Seven Peaks Gala. I hope you're ready for a fun event. Tonight you will have a chance to win some amazing items, reflect on what makes Seven Peaks an integral part of the community, and support the future of this amazing school. These last 7 months have been unprecedented. There has been a lot of stress, unknowns, and change, and there will continue to be more stress, unknowns, and change. What we know is that as a dedicated community, we can navigate this uncertain time successfully. One central principle of IB is to prepare students for an ever-changing world. At SPS, we know how to adapt and succeed, and we know how to instill that knowledge into our students. So tonight, we want to take a moment to remember what makes Seven Peaks special. The students, the staff, the families. Together, we can overcome these difficulties and ensure that our next chapter will be even better than the last. Sit back, enjoy a snack, and let's see what the students have to say about this crazy pandemic.
Thank you for coming. I have gathered all of you as experts here to talk about our current global pandemic, what it is, how we are going to fix it, and what we are going to do to get out of it. Who's with me? Very good. Now, let's get started. COVID, what is it?
COVID is, it's a little kind of thing where somebody was really sick and then it gave it and it gave it to the whole world.
It is a very deadly virus, one of the worst that Oregon has had, and the worst in 2020.
Anyone else?
It's a virus nobody wants to get, and a lot of people have got it, and they have died, and everybody's social distancing, so we kind of need a new play structure.
Right. Play structures. That makes sense. What else do we know about the virus?
But in 2 weeks, the virus stops.
I realized it's not actually so bad. I recovered with barely anything. After like 2 days. I basically had it, but I have to recover in 2 days.
That sounds like enough to go on. Now, how do we stop it?
By staying home and taking care of our environment. So, social distancing and getting as many flu shots as you can get. Well, everyone should wear their masks and help the scientists get a cure and stay safe. So the scientists are figuring out how to find a vaccine to get the virus, and then they're figuring out how to spread it so the whole world can get it, and all the cities and states and everything, the whole world gets it, and then it gets healthy again.
Well, it sounds like this problem is already being solved by the scientists. Whew! Am I thankful for that? I was beginning to think we were unqualified for this. Let's have some party talk. What are we going to do to celebrate when all of this is over?
Simple. Doing every single thing on that day that we couldn't do from the COVID. Everything.
I'm most looking forward to, cause right now we moved here and we're trying to meet new friends, but we can't go have dinner with them and bring wine. So I'm looking forward to doing that on our street.
Well, I hope that we maybe could go to Florida.
Now you're talking. What's in Florida?
There's a bunch of huge mini golf courses, and then we have the coast all around, and we have a swampy thing with anacondas, around 27-foot pythons, and it's just really pretty there, but super humid. And they have great colleges.
Well, there you have it, folks. According to these experts, we are working hard to solve COVID, and afterwards, we'll all be in Florida with the pythons to celebrate. Thanks for being a part of our SBS family during these trying times. We are all thankful to be in it together.
Well, thank you, moderator, and everybody. I agree. When COVID is over, I want to do everything. And who wouldn't want to go to Florida to see the anacondas? In the meantime, let's raise some money for Seven Peaks School. Hi, everybody. My name's Larry Flynn. And like you, I was looking forward to that circus-themed in-person event we had planned. But here we are. I mean, I would have been, I'm sure, in a ringmaster suit. And Ellie, Nicole, and Christine would have been in their trapeze costumes, but here we are. The next best thing is we work together to raise critical funding for programs at Seven Peaks School. I'm really happy to be a part of this. I can't think of a better reason to donate to support the education and development of our next generation. And Seven Peaks, what an amazing school. I've been there, I've seen it. You have it all. We have it all. Small class sizes, great teachers, and you, a dedicated, involved community. So I have just a few housekeeping items to go over before we get this show underway. We'll have a drive-through station at the Seven Peaks School parking lot where you can pick up items that you purchase from the auction from the safety and convenience of your vehicle. And we have till 10 o'clock tonight to bid on those items, so you'll know what you're going to go pick up. Pickup times will be at the start and end of school Wednesday through Friday of next week, the 4th through the 6th of November. Now tonight, and until 10 o'clock tonight, tell all your friends, text the letters SPS to the number 22454 and follow the prompts to give. And again, we'll keep the auction and the bidding and pledging open until 10 o'clock tonight. Once again, text the letters SPS to the number 22454. And now, let's take a moment to reflect on what makes Seven Peaks so special.
The students that thrive here are students who love learning, who naturally are curious. Those are the ones that thrive.
What makes Seven Peaks a lot different is just our community feel, that we really value everyone that comes into our doors, our parents, our students, our staff. That's always what I've loved, is it's a true community.
It's just really kind of an extension of what they have at home with us, and it's great to see them do that throughout their day and then come back home to us.
It feels like a family every day.
Well, at Seven Peaks, we don't see just a student who is there to take tests and learn information and then to reproduce that information on an exam or for the teacher. We think of the student as a whole individual. We see them as a social individual, an emotional individual, an academic individual. We see them as an athletic individual, as a musical, artistic individual. We see them as a member both of our community in the classroom, our community in the larger school, their community at home with their family, and then the family's community. We see them as part of a global community. So we really try to understand the child in the child's large context.
I'm so excited for the extracurriculars. So the fact that the kids get art and Spanish and music and PE, that piece of it too has been huge.
We are looking at academics, it's very rigorous, but also we're looking at who is this kid when they leave our school, and how are they going to interact in a society, and how are they going to contribute and treat others. And so that's a huge piece of our community.
We value being open-minded and caring, in addition to being a thinker and knowledgeable, how we have a robust, arts and specials program, and that we get to know all the students because we have relationships with them. And that really is the foundation of our inquiry teaching, is incorporating their interests and into our units and into our teaching.
Really look at things at a bigger global matter versus just reading a textbook and memorizing and being tested on it. They really are thriving, thinking outside of the box, and we have some really cool discussions about things that they're learning in school that it just blows my mind. It makes me want to be back in school to learn about these things in a different way, much broader.
This is a wonderful place, a safe place where your child can remain a child, can grow up at the appropriate rate and enjoy their childhood by being kids for longer, while being challenged with rigorous academics, with an understanding and acknowledgement that we live in a complex world that has problems, and we are not afraid to address those, but in such a way that those children get to stay kids.
I literally feel so grateful every single day. I'm like leaping to like drop him off. Like, I'm so excited. Not to kick him out the door, but I'm just so excited that he has this place to come to.
Virtual high five, Sam. Thank you so much. What a great video. What a great story. What an incredible school. Seven Peaks. It's so inspiring to see so many talented individuals dedicated to making our next generation more capable, empathetic, and globally conscious. I see you've attracted 85 new students this year at Seven Peaks and wait lists in 6 grades. Wow. Now let's get the bidding going to support Seven Peaks' future. I want to tell you a little bit about some of the auction items we have in tonight's lineup. First up, we have the Pronghorn Golf Package. It includes 4 rounds of golf with a cart at the Jack Nicklaus Signature Course. If you've never made it out to Pronghorn, ancient lava rock ridges and outcroppings intertwine with natural landscapes and accent magnificent views of the Cascade Mountains. It's truly a bucket list experience, and many thanks to the Newhouse family for that wonderful donation. Also, we have the Torsten's Fine Meats, 45 plus pounds of organic Wagyu beef and tumalo pork, the meat box. It's just an amazing group of cuts in this one savory package. Many thanks to the Olson family and Torsten's Fine Meats. Next up, we have the Cliff House in Waldport. It's a 7-night vacation, a $7,000 value. It's a beautiful 5-bedroom, 5-bath, newly remodeled oceanfront retreat. Stunning views and amenities await your next vacation. Forget this, up to 13 guests. That's right. This home's location puts you minutes from the dining, shopping, and maritime delights of Waldport and Newport, and close to incredible hiking, fishing, tide pooling, and the beaches too. Cliff House is an excellent launch pad to Central Coast adventures. Many thanks to the Moore family for that wonderful donation. And of course, who could hardly wait, I guess all of us, for the Australian Shepherd. It is an adorable AKC ASCA certified black tri male Australian Shepherd puppy. This puppy was born on September 7th, and the puppy package also includes a gift basket with treats, puppy food, a gift certificate for an adoption exam, and second round of puppy shots at Riverside Animal Hospital in Bend. Many thanks to our good friends at High Desert Aussies, together with the Court family. Greatly appreciate. Get those bids in. The bidding opens up at $250 per paw. That's $1,000 to open. So hopefully we've got those bids coming up, and hopefully I'll be able to update you with that as we move along. All right, well, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. Really big, huge special thanks to our good friends at Orion Eye Center and Aptoto for their very generous support of our auction. Their contributions covered much of the expenses Seven Peaks incurred to have tonight's auction. On behalf of Seven Peaks, thank you so much. Orion Eye Center has locations in Bend and Redmond. Orion Eye Center treats cataracts, glaucoma, and retinal disease. Orion Eye Center is the largest multi-specialty ophthalmology practice in Central Oregon, with offices in Redmond and Bend. And of course, Orion Eye Center makes eye surgery as easy and pleasant as possible at their own surgery center. Again, both in Bend and Redmond. And get this, 4 Seven Peaks families are ophthalmologists at Orion Eye. Well, I know where I want to go if I ever need eye surgery, that's for sure. A very special thank you tonight also goes to Dr. Christine Traustason at Orion Eye Center. She played a huge role in the flow and delivery of tonight's event, so thank you so much. And of course, a big thank you to our other sponsors as well: Jen Shockey at Shockey Capital Group, Box at Bend, Duluth Design, and of course our drink sponsor, Anderson Construction. Hopefully you're all enjoying a drink right now from the beautifully engraved Seven Peaks cocktail glasses. These were designed in the school's very own design lab. For those of you new to the school, we owe our beautiful design lab to a very successful paddle race from a prior event. Now, the auction team would like to thank everyone who helped engrave these glasses, especially Mr. Whalen and Mr. Chappell. If you have not yet received your gift box, the auction team has one for you in the school office. All right, now it's time for our first paddle raise. As we all know, much of our personal lives are dependent upon technology, right? Mobile phones, tablets, computers, and of course the same is true at Seven Peaks. And to provide the very best education, we need to maintain our technology. So let's take a few minutes and hear from the students.
Hey 8th graders, my name is Rex and I'm excited to have a good year with you guys.
I like Seven Peaks because the teachers are great.
What I really like about Seven Peaks is that I have a great teacher named Mr. Wanger and very good friends around me. It's a nice school, built great, and I love the community around me.
What I like about Seven Peaks is all the specials teachers and that I usually get to be with most of my friends.
I've found all my best friends here because of the small class sizes instead of having to connect with 30 to 40 kids. I've gotten to choose a small friend group to be together with, which is most of the class because of the small class sizes. And I love the individual attention that all the kids get from the teachers because of the small class sizes. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Mosley, and one thing I love about Seven Peaks is all the nice teachers. I love snack at lunchtime. Yay.
My name's Clayton Powell and I'm in 8th grade. I love Seven Peaks because all the students and staff are so kind.
Also, what do you love about Seven Peaks?
Eating my lunch. I want to say I'm glad I'm at school every day so it can't be canceled.
I like Seven Peaks because they offer Spanish and art, and you get to do them more than once a week. My message to my classmates is hello.
Hi, I'm Connor Powell from 5th grade, and one thing I love about Seven Peaks is all the friendships that I've made.
Hi, I didn't see you there. I was just drinking, oh no, where's my hot chocolate? What I like most about Seven Peaks is doing art with Miss Santucci.
I look forward to the one day of the week when I get to go in and see my friends. I like Seven Peaks School because when I moved to Bend, they welcomed me when I went to school.
My name is Ryan Papovich, and one of my favorite things about Seven Peaks are the teachers there.
I'm Reese Makio. I'm new to Bend, and I love my 5th grade class. They made me feel so welcome, and they're just like the best, one of the best classes I've ever had. Thanks for making me feel welcome, guys.
Harlow, what's one thing you love about Seven Peaks?
Everyone here is so nice and kind. They always give me a warm welcome here.
What I love about Seven Peaks School is all the teachers, and it feels like a family to me. I love you, Seven Peaks. Peace.
Oh, Nick Eliopoulos, you're so cute. That was so much fun. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to a couple of people I know that are watching right now. Mashka Lufin, the Truell family, Kent and Arabelle Schnepp, Cameron Carroll, and Charlie Hayes, and Bob Coleman, and thank you for watching tonight. Okay, we're in the technology phase of our fundraiser tonight. I think we all know the struggle of devices that have passed their expiration date. The applications won't launch, the memory's full, we have to close apps, reboot, and they still don't work. Well, that's frustrating and time-consuming, right? We don't want our students and teachers struggling with their devices rather than focusing on what's important, that is, personal connection, education, broadening horizons. Let's help our students and staff. Let's raise some money for new devices at Seven Peaks. Our goal tonight in the technology sector of the paddle raise is $10,000, and we have a $2,000 match from the board toward our $10,000 goal. So for the first $2,000, every dollar you pledge, the board will pledge $2. So get those pledges in right now. Let's see that needle start to move. Let's see that thermometer start to grow toward our goal. Again, $2,000 match from the board toward our $10,000 goal, and we're off to an amazing night of fundraising. All right? Our second paddle raise is to support the PYP IB program. What is IB? Why is it better than a traditional education? Well, let's watch this video to find out.
Seven Peaks is an IB school, and as an IB school, it uses inquiry as a method of instruction, which is what inquiry does is it, as a teaching method, inquiry draws on the natural curiosity of the students, to draw them into the learning process, and to shape them through the skills that they learn along the way so that they are able to go out into the world and be lifelong learners, equipped to find answers themselves, equipped to collaborate, equipped to communicate, equipped to engage with people that they come into contact with in mature, intelligent, thoughtful, and kind ways.
So if you're not at an IB school, you might be required to really progress through certain curriculums at certain speeds, whether or not your kids are ready or not to move through the curriculum at that time or moment. And that's really frustrating for teachers and kids, and you have a lot of behavior problems then and disengagement. And so I think having IB based in inquiry, having that flexibility to meet the kids where they're at and slow things down when we're having fun and take more time on something, or speed things up when you're like, they're not that interested. Let's keep going, find something else. Really makes every day so much more enjoyable.
Being connected with IB as an organization, we're connected to research that's being done as we speak, and research in a global perspective. So not just localized research, say in the United States, but it's Canadian, it's Swiss, it's French, it's British, it's Japanese.
Well, a huge part of IB is the action piece, which can be called a lot of different things. It's like community service and giving back. I think that is a really valuable piece of developing our kids to be real community-minded citizens, and that plays over on a local scale and a global scale. So we are actively thinking about and planning our units to have a component of service to them.
It's going to turn them into like the best version of themselves. It's going to build on strengths they already have, and it's going to fill in weaknesses they might have in their character, with their skills, with their academics, and it's really going to complete them as a whole person and get them ready for the world in this ever-changing world that we're living in. It's going to help them be flexible and open-minded and know how to problem solve and work with others, and hopefully just have like a really positive outlook.
We call them the approaches to learning skills, and it's skills that I truly believe students, if they are able to embody them, that they will be successful in any route in life they go. These are things like communication skills, like social skills, like self-management skills. No matter what you choose as a career, no matter what path you take, you will need those skills, and the stronger and more confident you are in those skills, the better off you're going to be in any scenario that you want for your life.
Yes, IB. What a differentiator. It delivers an incredible education by leveraging a child's natural curiosity, and it incorporates social, emotional development. Amazing. SPS has set a goal of raising $35,000 tonight towards the PYP program, and a very generous anonymous donor has agreed to make a $10,000 match toward the first $10,000 raised here tonight. So let's maximize those available dollars, raise our paddles toward PYP accreditation, and remember that the first $10,000, your donation is matched. So if you give $500, it becomes $1,000. If you give $1,000, it becomes $2,000. So just real quick before we move on, how about big shout outs to Josiah Newhouse, donating to the PYP program. Technology, Linda, thank you so much. Julie Rudin, thank you so much. Also Martha Truell. I'm just watching the leaderboard here of donations that are coming in as we're going through our virtual event tonight. We're at over $85,000 toward our $200,000 goal. We can do it together. We rise, right? That's what Seven Peaks School is all about. So let's get back to our auction items. We still have some incredible auction items to auction off. So how about a taste of Spain in Central Oregon? That's right, a paella and sangria party for 25 guests in your backyard. All, of course, socially responsible. Seven Peaks parent, chef, and restaurateur John Gorham, formerly of Toro Bravo Restaurant Group in Portland, along with his wife Renee, will create a festive Spanish experience at your home for up to 25 friends. John will cook on site on an authentic 6-foot paella pan, and Renee will keep the sangria flowing. Oh yes, that's generously donated by the Gorham family. Put your bids in now. Up next, we have the Brasada Ranch Golf and 3-night staycation. It's valued at over $5,000. It's 3 nights in a 4-bedroom Sage Canyon cabin with a hot tub, of course. Daily golf for 4, 12 rounds total, and includes access to all the services and amenities, including the new adult-only Cascade Pool and 17,000 square foot athletic center. Sounds like a great getaway. Many thanks to the McLean family for that great donation. And finally, in the item category, a Rad Wagon. It's a Rad Wagon 4 electric cargo bike. How do people ride bikes without a battery? I just don't know. It also comes with a blue Thule child carrier seat. It's the strongest and most versatile version of the Rad Wagon yet, featuring smaller, innovative new tires developed by our in-house team of expert engineers. Can you believe that? They achieve a lower center of gravity. This patent-pending frame design ensures multiple points of adjustability, including a telescopic seat post and easily maneuverable handlebars. It's a next-level hauler designed for those who are loading up to go somewhere, whether it's taking the kids on a trip across town or a daily commute to Seven Peaks School. 750-watt geared hub motor, this Rad Wagon 4 electric bike will make getting around town with kids super fun. Many thanks to the Kolish family for that donation. Finally, we have 2 orthodontics packages, and the first one is from Sullivan Orthodontics. It's a comprehensive orthodontic treatment. Sullivan Orthodontics is, of course, a premier orthodontic with locations in Bend and Redmond. Sullivan Orthodontics treats all orthodontic conditions for children, adolescents, and adults alike. And many Seven Peaks graduates owe their beautiful smiles to Sullivan Orthodontics. Next we have Rosenswag Orthodontics, and their top priority is to provide high quality, personalized care in a friendly, caring, and comfortable environment as well. As a solo practitioner, Dr. Brian Rosenswag will be personally attending to all of your treatment needs every step of the way, and their practice was Central Oregon's first to offer Invisalign and the revolutionary Sure Smile customized treatment technique. Dr. Rosenswag also responsible for a lot of great smiles on Seven Peaks faces. All right. Well, let's take a moment to thank one of our premier sponsors. While you're bidding on those items and putting in your pledges for our paddle raise, we really want to thank the Aptodo Group and the Court family. We're so thankful for Aptodo's support. Aptodo is a fully customizable appointment messaging platform that automatically extracts contact information from your calendar to send SMS, voice, and email messages before and after appointments. It connects to your choice of calendar address book to seamlessly fit within your existing workflow, offers appointment payment options and virtual meeting reminders, and you know what? Reduces no-shows by up to 90% with automated reminders, and that improves overall client communication. Of course, they're HIPAA compliant. Many thanks to you, the Aptoto and Court families. By the way, Rachel Court was also our auction's procurement chair and spent quite a lot of time uploading each of these items to our auction site, so thank you, Rachel. Up next, it's, of course, Seven Peaks strives to make an IB education accessible to more families in Central Oregon. So let's talk about scholarships right after we watch this video from the board to hear this important message.
Seven Peaks offers something unique in Central Oregon, an IB education in a small, nurturing classroom. This education is unparalleled, and for many it is also unattainable, since the cost of education takes attendance at Seven Peaks out of reach for many families in Central Oregon. As Leela Jana once said, talent is equally distributed, but opportunity is not. We, the board, believe that making a Seven Peaks education affordable for more families in our area enhances our community, our current students, and the future of our society. For this reason, we are enhancing our scholarship opportunities so that more children can benefit from the unsurpassed academic education offered by Seven Peaks. This past summer, the board significantly expanded the scholarships offered, which helped ignite the amazing enrollment growth we've experienced this year. We are committed to sustaining those scholarships, but we need your shared commitment to this cause. We have set a target of raising $60,000 during this paddle raiser tonight. We know that's a lofty target, but given the importance of this cause, individual board members have personally committed to match the dollars contributed during this scholarship paddle raiser. We are personally matching $2 for every one that you contribute. Your $1,000 will become $3 with our match. This means that we need your help to raise $20,000 tonight, and the board will contribute the remaining $40. At Seven Peaks, we believe in the strength of our community. By reducing the economic barriers, Seven Peaks is better able to fill our student body with children and families that embody our values: intellectual curiosity, compassion, and dedication. Help support more families make a Seven Peaks education a dream come true. Who will raise your paddles tonight for the Seven Peaks Scholarship Fund?
Scholarships make a difference in young people's lives. Every dollar makes a difference that you donate tonight. Don't forget, it's a $60,000 goal for scholarships, and the board is going $40,000 of that. So for every dollar you donate, the board is going to match that with $2. So let's hit that goal tonight. And I want to say thank you, big thank you, to Charlie Hayes tonight. Just gave a $5,000 donation toward the scholarships. Thank you, Charlie. All right. Social media shout outs right now. Mr. W and Ms. Gaines. Also, Oil and Austin's grandparents are out there. Thanks so much for tuning in. The Friday family, I hope I said that right. Tracy Jensen. And it looks like I can see over here, Stephanie and Keandra are battling over the paella package. So get those bids in now. It's happening. And we're going to go till 10 o'clock tonight. Don't forget. All right. Our final paddle raise is a new playground. You've all heard about it. You know it's got to happen. As many of you know, the existing playground could use a little bit of a redo. So when we told our students that we'd be creating a new playground, here's what they had to say.
Guess what? I have exciting news.
What?
We are getting a brand new playground.
Yes!
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah. What? We are?
Yeah, isn't that pretty exciting?
Yeah. What? We are?
Yeah.
How about a zigzag? How about climbing rocks? Maybe a slide for all the little kids.
I like those fire posts that you twist around. Those ones are cool. Monkey bars, a rock wall.
What else do I think?
Slides and ladders I would like. Be higher. And more scary.
A zip line. I want to see a bars that goes for a zip line.
Probably make the slide go into a pit, a pit full of something.
Oh yeah. Or do you know those rope swings where it's built of ropes and then there's just two things holding it up and it's one big one? Basketball court, an indoor basketball court. It to look like a pirate ship. And then cannonballs, one playground is like it, and then there's these big cannonballs, but they don't cannonball real. They just all play cannonballs, so they don't even move. Have you heard of a seesaw where it's a seesaw and then it has horses on each side? They're plastic, and then you sit on them and then you move that.
We have two of the zip line things, so we can have two lines, because we always
Oh, and a map. And a spyglass that is connected on it.
I want to see monkey bars, definitely a swing set, a big slide, and a zip line, and a whole play structure. I think this is going to be a crazy playground.
Okay. Oh. How much fun was that? Those kids seem pretty excited about a new playground. So I think we got to make their wishes come true. Raise those paddles. Get those paddles up in the air. That's right. You know what we mean by get those paddles up in the air. Make a pledge. Make a donation. Our goal is to raise $100,000 over the course of this school year towards a new playground for next year. So let's get those paddles up. Let's make those donations. Let's see who we've got. Some more great donations coming through. Thank you, Josiah, donating to the playground. And looks like the Crater Lake Vodka is going over to Laura Pavlovich. So become her best friend, right? Okay, let's hear another story from Sam Adams, the future of Seven Peaks School.
Thank you for joining us tonight and for making the most out of our situation. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I want to take a moment to thank our incredible auction committee for all of their hard work on this event. They hit it out of the park. I would also like to thank our auctioneer, Larry. Larry, you are now an honorary SPS Eagle. Thank you. Now, before we go, I want to leave you with a quick note. In 1998, Seven Peaks was founded with a specific goal: to create a nurturing, safe environment with academic excellence at its center. And now, 22 years later, we are continuing that dream and building upon it. Today, Seven Peaks has the only private IB program in Central Oregon. When your child attends Seven Peaks, their approach to life will be permanently altered. They will be curious, they will be driven, they will leave equipped with the tools necessary to take on any academic or professional challenge. They will be more empathetic and have a global perspective that will impact their choices and behaviors. We need your help to ensure that we can deliver this exceptional educational experience for years to come. Seven Peaks would not be what it is today without our incredible parent support and community. And now, our future is in your hands. We have plans to build and grow, plans to continue offering the most exceptional educational experience Central Oregon has to offer, but we can't do it without you. As we part tonight, please consider a donation to Seven Peaks. All donations and bidding will continue until 10 p.m. tonight. But now is the moment. Now is the moment to give a gift that will tangibly impact your child's Seven Peaks experience and ultimately the rest of their lives. Tonight we introduced a handful of our tangible needs, and we are asking you to meet them. I am deeply grateful to be a part of this community. With that, I will say thank you, Seven Peaks. Thank you for joining us and for partnering with us in our cause. Have a wonderful night. Back to you, Larry, for some final housekeeping items.
Thanks again, Sam, and thank you, everyone. I mean, I'm an honorary person at Seven Peaks. I'm so happy about that. Let's take a moment to summarize where we are in the auction. I see bids coming through. I see pledges coming through. We've got, look at that, Brent Truell. Thank you so much for that $2,500 pledge to scholarships and financial aid. We've got so many great numbers coming in right now. We're almost at $100,000 just tonight. We would love to hit that big goal. Tonight we've raised, like I said, well, there we just hit $100,000 toward our $200,000 goal. And it looks like in technology, we've raised about $6,500 toward our $10,000 goal. Remember, we have a $2,000 match on that one as well. And then toward the $35,000 goal for PYPIB, we're up to almost $12,000. And then, of course, scholarship and financial aid, we want to keep that going all year round. And tonight, our goal was $60,000, of which $40,000 is being matched by the board. So don't forget, if you make a $500 gift, your gift of $500 becomes $1,000. Let's hit those goals. We're about $16,000 toward our $60,000, almost $18,000 toward our $60,000 goal for the scholarships. Thank you so much for your generous support. Don't forget, text SPS to 22454. That's SPS to the number 22454 and make a pledge. Follow the prompts. Also, if you're having a little bit of trouble with your devices, you don't know really if you're trying to make a pledge, you're trying to make a bid, but you don't quite know what to do, give us a call at 208-807-3808. And that's our troubleshooting line. I'm going to give you that number one more time. You can see it on the screen. If you're having trouble, you're not able to make a bid, you're not able to make a pledge, and you know you want to, and we want you to be able to do that as well, call 208-807-3808, and that's our troubleshooting line, and our friends at Auction Frogs are there to help you right now. That's right, live from the Auction Frogs studio, we're here. We're so happy to see that we're rising above. Together we rise. We're at over $104,000 right now. We greatly appreciate everybody that's supported so far. Keep those pledges coming in. Keep those bids coming in all the way up until 10 o'clock tonight. We'll be taking those pledges and those bids. So thank you again so much for these great. Oh, what? Jennifer Eglin. Jennifer donated a whole bunch of money to playground and technology. Thank you, Jennifer Eglin. $2,500 to the playground, $2,500 to technology, and I see we have a lot of other great numbers coming through. Thank you, Bonnie Harvey, for that scholarship donation of $1,000. Keep them coming, everybody. What an incredible event this has been because of you and your generosity and your continued generosity, especially in times like these that we're going through right now. Seven Peaks can continue to fulfill its mission. So, it's not too late to raise a paddle to support our incredible PYP program, scholarships, the new playground, investments in technology. Thank you for being a part of Seven Peaks' future. And before I go tonight, I want to take the time to thank our auction committee. They have been completely dedicated to making sure tonight's event comes off seamlessly, is entertaining for you. They've done such an incredible job putting together those videos. The team worked tirelessly to bring this incredible virtual event. What a way to shift from a circus theme that we were going to do live. And hopefully next year we can do it, because I used to walk a high wire in a circus. That's right. Look that up on Wikipedia. I'm not kidding you. I was looking forward to being there tonight. Anyway, a big shout out to our communications director too, Nicole. Again, great team, great team. Seven Peaks, an incredible school. Together, we will ensure a bright future. Don't forget, bidding and pledging closes at 10 o'clock tonight, so get in those final bids. And here is to a fabulous year at Seven Peaks. Thank you, and good night.